Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona, episode 7. And last episode, Suwon has been crowned the king. He thinks that Yona's dead. Yona and Hak, that they're dead. Yona and Hak, they fell, right, down the cliff. And then they were found by Yoon. Do he describe himself? He was found by Yoon, and then they met the priest that they were looking for as they were wandering around. Yeah, and the priest is called Iksu, right? And I feel like he's just like a clumsy airhead. I don't know. But we'll see. So that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/Feelimini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Right, there's his father, right? Suwon's father. God's will. Because you were just being carefree. He's clearly angry about something. I don't doubt that. See? He's clumsy. No, he's a klutz. Yeah, that's the word. Klutz. Oh, his voice sounds like Run with the Winds. Oh, I'm forgetting his name. Ugh. The character in Run with the Wind that used to live in the mountains. See, he looked evil. Aww. He's okay. He probably got up and went to stretch or something. She's just worried, man. funny. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. The dragons. Huh? Is she the red dragon? Because she has red hair. Okay. Oh, so that's where the long hair thing come from. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, so that's why he was in front of her. Oh. You are definitely key the red dragon. The dragons. That just goes straight to his heart. What's with the shadow? Guess not. Excuse me. That will hurt. Girl, the heck? Haven't you heard the legend? Because you trouble my heart. Take Yun with you. I feel like that's gonna be the favor. Take Yun with you. That almost kissing was so funny. Oh my gosh. It was so funny. Yuna was so oblivious. She thought that he was like trying to check like boy head so that she could check the temperature, whatever, man. That was so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, he so clearly has feelings for her, and she's so clearly oblivious about it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I love that they talked about the four dragons, and okay, the priest was like, okay, let me convey the will, and then he started going through all this sort of like a riddle. Maybe when darkness falls upon the land, something is gonna happen. Then the pact of the dragons and the shield and the sword is gonna whatever, and then they went through the backstory of what the dragon things is all about. They talked about the red dragon that came down and took human form, and that was the first king in Hiryu. So that was like when they showed the intro, they showed a person with red hair that's like really long red hair, longer than Yona's. So I'm like, who's this person? Is this the Yona? But clearly it's the king Hiryu that he's talking about. So he's the red dragon, and then he's talking about how the humans were gonna kill him, and then the other four dragons came down from heaven and they were about to save him, but the guy's like no, and then they give their blood to these warriors, and now they say that one has the cloth that can tear apart anything. We've seen all these dragons that are gonna show up, like I don't know if it was episode 2 or was it the end of episode 1. No, it can be the end of episode 1 because that's when Hack came right at that moment to try to save Yona. So it must be by the end of episode 2. Like when they were, excuse me, when Yona and the dragons, they were attacking these people that were trying to enter the kingdom of Kuka. I think, yeah, they shoot them. So one has the dragon hand. They say that can claw anything. And then they're saying that one has the eyes to see like long distances. And then there's the his thing is to jump really high, I guess. Legs that can jump really high. And then there was the one that has like a strong body that can never be injured or something or other. I remember him when someone was trying to shoot Ayuna. He sort of like got in front of the arrow, I guess, trying to protect her. So clearly he has the strong body. Can't wait to see them actually show up in the episodes, not just when they were fighting. We saw a little bit of them in there in that episode. I can't wait for them to actually show up so I can, see their personalities. As the green dude, like the one that does this, like I want to meet him so badly because I feel like he's gonna be so over the top. Okay, so what has happened? They talked a little bit about how important the priests used to be, right? Since they have the voice of God, they can hear God's will, and that there came a point where the king was actually deposed or dethroned just because of what the priest said. And Yu Hong, right? That's Suwon's father. Yu Hong. Yeah. That he didn't think that a priest should have that much power, so he sort of like drove Iksu, I guess, away from the palace. When they said that, what they were talking about, how Yu Hong was drove the priest away or whatever, and then they showed him with his sword, and then you see this sort of like evil look, smile on his face. I'm like, clearly this dude, I feel like he loves to kill people. He loves to kill, or he loves fighting. Either way, there's an evilness in him. So I don't think he was this kind person that Suwon made him seem like he was. So yeah, that dude is evil. So even if King Il killed him with a sword, even though he doesn't, I wonder, did he have the did he have an aversion for weapons and stuff before Yu Hong died, or does the aversion to weapons and everything started after Yu Hong's death? Which would mean that if King Il actually did kill Yu Hong with a weapon, with a sword, it might be that particular event that made him not like weapons anymore, you know? I don't quite remember if the show mentioned whether he didn't like weapons ever since the beginning, or if it was after he supposedly killed King Il that he started not liking weapons. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, and the priest asked Yona for a favor, and I feel like that favor is for them to take Yun, yes, his name, to take Yun with them. And I feel like that scene was so funny too. When Yun was putting stuff onto his bucket, like taking it from the basket up on the top of his head, and then you see Hack also like keep picking those things off one by one and eating them, and he didn't even realize that Hack was doing that. And once he realized, he just slapped his hand away, and that scene was funny too. Who did he make the clothes for? Since it's red, is it for Yona? Oh no. Yep, it's Yona's. It must be Yona's. I just saw the thing, like the top shirt, whatever, however you call it. When Yoon finished it and then held it up, because it's red, I'm like, is it Yona's? And then I let the thing play out a little bit, and then the ending thing, whatever, you see Yona wearing some kind of red shirt thing, so it's clearly for her. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to talk about. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelymini, and you can also see the full length for this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.